Hey Taurus, hey Aquarius, welcome in and welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you do have a little runs around, I'd just like to tell you if you are brand new, my channel is very intense at times. I'm very transparent. I feel energy and sometimes I can be very straightforward. And anyway, if you stay, then you're meant to stay. And if you got to go away, thanks for checking me out. Let's get in here and see what's going on. So you have the courtship card with the high honor card, the bad health card, and the pathway card. Somebody could have been fighting health issues within a situation, maybe somebody that you're in a courtship with has been fighting health issues for quite some time around something here would also be what it's showing here. Let me get these here. This section over here is what's hidden from you. At the bottom of the deck, there's sorrow here with the Five of Cups. There's obviously, for some of you all, the High Honor card shows a war. Could be a war going on for a long time, just in an unhealthy relationship if you're not dealing with something going on with a health issue. Somebody could have died from a health issue secretly. There's some type of a death matter out here. There's a secret betrayal out here where a marriage is concerned. The marriage card came upside down in this deck, which is kind of ironic because none of my cards are backwards and it came up backwards. So anyway, I don't believe anything's for a reason. There is a betrayal out here, and there's a marital situation. A courtship is here, and something could have been going for a long time. And somebody did have some type of secret unity out here, and secretly there's somebody's at a crossroad, or there's something secretly that had been around a plot attached to a betrayal out here. Somebody's still crying or spilt milk on something around this betrayal, and it's showing something from the past is here. Maybe your kid has some type of situation with it from the past. Sometimes kids will hang on to energies, even if they're older, from the past with the marital situation, mom and dad stuff. Something like that's here. But there's decisions in your hidden space, and the law is here really, really big as well. Okay, yeah, there's death here that is showing up in some type of, there is a blood guilt energy. This word in the Hebrew language is blood guilt. If there's an investigation with it, then there is something happen on a that ain't gonna be for everybody, but I did see the word murder come out today. And I look at that kind of stuff. So if somebody has died attached to something with a matter, they could have secretly died here in the hidden. So there's blood guilt with it. For those of you who had some type of situation, there's blood guilt here. Somebody's father has got some type of death matter out here. A secret health issue is also showing itself out here as well. Let's see. Let's just let this unfold. Secretly, somebody knows the truth as well. For some of y'all, your kids know something. It came out real strong. And kids were being used for some stuff in another reading that I did. And most I said, you need to talk to your kid. Yeah, there's children really big still coming out, even with your connection. It's heartbreaking here. Okay. I just did the Libra and Libra and Aries reading. Both those energies are here. And in their near future, there was somebody's a little player somewhere. And for some of you all, you really, there's caution around some people. For some of you all, somebody's secretive about what they are, who they are, what they do, where they go, that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's secrets out here. Yeah, they really use your intuition. It's known about the past. It's in your secret spot here, but people know about it. Whether you know they know about it or not, this is known information by you and others. And the truth is here, it has come out some way, shape, or form. And this plot is here in your secrets known about. Somebody knows it, the people know about that. In the past position, somebody died here. For the most part, I'm getting that more so here. They could have had a bad health issue as well attached to something, or maybe somebody got a bad health issue from some type of just bad karma is just around something. But something fishy was communicated about something here in the past. This is slippery communication on something. I feel like there's also somebody out here that may have had some type of secret communication going on, with somebody forced somebody to have some type of fishy communication, because there are secrets with this stuff. There was something around a plot here. If you got upcoming stuff coming up, those of you who've got the upcoming stuff going on around some courtship situation, somebody got a plot around it. They got secrets around it. Okay, and so something seducing, something slippery, something shocking was back here in the past, and still does show travel here and travel here. If that was a secret travel situation, so if somebody also secretly traveled somewhere because of a medical issue, whatever it was, that's also showing something shocking around something out here from the past that had some type of a travel to it, had some type of medical situation to that as well. Those energies are still here in the past. But something definitely, a death of a person, death of an idea, a premeditation of something, and something slippery within some type of shocking communication. If somebody said that, I'm sorry for something, with that page being there, they probably weren't. That's a blood guilt murder. Something was secretive about the murder. Okay, and there's a bunch of money attached to some stuff. Then you got greed with the 4 Pentacles and hanging on to stuff and grudges, and you got a couple of rats and somebody's money up in here. Why would you do that? Why would you be thieving on people? Why are you doing that? Well, what's the grudges about? Well, I guess if somebody was murdered, I guess somebody has a right to be ticked about that kind of stuff. But anyway, this was plotted for murder's sake, and somebody got money around some stuff. That I did a reading the other day. Somebody took a life insurance policy out on somebody. They just took a life insurance policy out. And so somebody had some connections out here, because you got somebody setting up in some place here. And then you got FBI energies here. If you got dirty people out here, then I guess you got somebody that, did a deal for the money. And how dare you do that? You have the Queen of Wands here in the now. So that's Aries energy, then so be it. But there's something about a bunch of money here in the now, and somebody greedy for it. And that secret money's here. There's secret sex going on with it. And it's also showing up here for some of you all. But somebody knows about the plots. Somebody knows the truth, and connect something with your past or your children out here, something very poisonous going. You got thieves. Somebody, if you sit around and drink with people, these cups have rats inside of them. Something very poisonous out here. Somebody could have also had some rat poison or something like that could be showing itself out here for those of you there's a death matter out here attached to the situation. But there's a bunch of money and assets though around it, even in the right now. In very near future, you got a heartbreak and a player and a defeat coming. Something going to transform. Obviously there's a war for some of you all, with the Emperor being there, and then we got the war scene here. There's a caution around y'all. I don't know who's trying to play who and what the crap the deal is, and why somebody feels like they got to be some stupid doofus out here on some nonsense. But I guess somebody thinks they got to be a doofus. I guess they do. It's backstabbing here. Bad backstabbing stuff here. And there is a travel situation. The dirt road is right there. So if somebody wants you to go somewhere, there's an enemy out here. There's an enemy out here around y'all. Please don't let your children go with anybody either. You need to talk to them. Somebody knows something about your children up here. Or again, they never grew up. Then, because right before I got started, my hands found a card that said they never grew up. For some of y'all, this is children's death that's occurred out here around some nonsense. And it would be indicating that something was plotted with it. Somebody didn't want to be a parent no more, or I don't know, somebody's father's out here attached to something going on, or your husband is with it. I don't know, something like that's out here. Let's let it unfold. It says there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. Well, there is a death matter out here. Somebody definitely was in unity to do whatever has been done here in the secret with that nonsense. There's an abomination out here showing itself. You have somebody overheard something that has been said out here. Somebody's got a split personality. They're just a freaking mental case. So anybody's got to do that kind of non-stuff. Some type of a restoring energy or reconciling something. Let me tell you something. There's a caution with that. Somebody's a player and no, they don't. No, they don't. There are secrets out here. No, they don't want to reconcile. There is an older person attached to your energy. A property owner is out here attached to something going on, or that the property owner's being attacked secretly as well. I don't know. Maybe they're the one doing it. For some people, it's a clue to something. Maybe they died. There's an asteroid out here representing a very rigid. It's a rigid star. As somebody's just acting, they're rigid. It shows it right here with the Five of Swords. There's a government intelligence agent out here. Then there's the star right there. Somebody's just a little actor somewhere. Like I said, they don't want to restore nothing. A fake person's coming out. That's right. They don't. It's already showed itself to me. It's already showed. And somebody is just stuck in the freaking path. It's known that they are, because that's nostalgia. Somebody knows the truth that somebody's just brains just here. They just plot and they plot and they plot. And somebody thinks, oh, I'm just going to, somebody's getting defeated here. Somebody could be going to jail. There's 8. Obviously, there's blood guilt here. Then there's 8 swords, and that's incarceration. You do have, some type of leadership is out here around some nonsense going on. The park is also here. So your children go to the park, and you need to watch your kids. Again, God said you need to talk to your kids. It's important. Show me this energy here. You deal with a nutcase out here. They got split personalities. Somebody's went crazy over some stuff out here. Then there are secrets out here. The moon's coming out on it. You got a property owner here, and we got something behind closed doors, or somebody's keys to a home energy is here. So somebody, if you're looking at houses, which is interesting because the emperor in the Hebraic language, he's the letter Dalet, which is the door, and you got the door here, and somebody's key is here. If somebody did some traveling in the past, that's a kid, or that's a soulmate that's known about here, attached to some situation in the past. There was travel attached to something here. Somebody's done something behind closed doors attached to something with this matter. Somebody's freaking fake, and they just acting. Somebody is. Whatever they had overheard, and why ever they plotted what they did, folks, they did something out here on purpose, backstabbing around your soulmates. And again, in the very near future, somebody's playing somebody out here. They got secrets. Somebody has access to somebody's home. I guess they do. If that's future, if this is future stuff for you, there's a property owner here attached to somebody's got access to stuff. If you got some travel going on in the very near future, and you're going to be gone, I don't know. Somebody knows something about your soulmate. Somebody knows something about your kids out here. Somebody may have a caretaker here if somebody has bad health. This is a pop-up little lover. This is a little invention card. There's secrets around, y'all. And the tower is here at the bottom of the deck. And somebody's going to have a tower if you don't pay attention to something out here. Somebody's, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. But somebody's got a split case something around them. They're just fake. And this is like altering things. All right. Well, anyway, give me some words out here. It's suggesting a mother is here. There's an older person that is. There's the electronics right there. That's right there. Well, that's what that tower is, altering things. Is this person involved in it? There's a child here as well. There's something interracial attached to something than there is. This is also a card of distortion and confusion and mental confusion and stuff as well. So whatever that is, somebody's also got some information out here. So whoever the person is, whether he's up or not, I don't really know. It's a professional, so you do have a government intelligence out here. So if somebody's already done some nonsense out here on a murder, then somebody's investigated at that point. Okay, so you don't have to have any fear. God's saying he didn't give you a spirit of fear, but he gave you power, love, and a sound mind. So whoever's being approached here in the very near future with these secrets, very heartbreaking. You just got to face something head on. I don't know. You're going to use your intuition, whatever that means for you. But you and I shouldn't have to fear anything because God commands us not to. It says, so let us hear the whole matter, fear God, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Elohim, or God, shall bring every work into a judgment with every secret thing. There are secrets out here, so something's going to be judged out here. There's a defeat, and it's heartbreaking on whatever's coming out. Somebody's got information of the truth. It came out today that the truth was known on some stuff. So the truth's known about somebody altering things. The truth's known about some type of invention. The truth is known about what was overheard. Something's known about a fake person. It's coming out. It's known about the plots that have been out here. The truth is known. And God's saying every little secret thing's going to come out, whether it be good or evil. So you're going to find something out here. Taurus is coming out. Okay, we're looking at Taurus energy, but y'all are specifically coming out. Now, I just did the Libra and Aries reading, and there was a King of Pentacles at the top of the mind space there, what people knew about, and that Emperor stood right there beside that King of Pentacles. So those of you who got a Libra Aries connection, and then that King of Pentacles was in that reading twice, then you might get more of your story there. But that energy goes back to your throat area. It goes back to their motto is I have. So somebody has something. Either somebody has somebody's key to their door, or whether they upright or not, I don't know who they are for you. But they're I mean, that's you. Obviously, I'm looking at your energy, but whatever that is, y'all are coming out real strong in this reading. The guilty is here. Somebody's boss is here. Look, somebody's estate is here as well. It's definitely here. All found my hands. So somebody's guilty for something. Again, 8 swords is here. That is incarceration. Somebody guilty. And it's coming out, and God's going to judge something with this matter. It says, everybody that is proud in their heart is an abomination to the Most High God. Though hand go join hand in hand, they shall not be unpunished. But by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of Jehovah, men depart from evil. So somebody's up here got to one-up somebody here. And that's evil, and it ain't going to go without being unpunished. Somebody's still doing some crazy stuff. They mental, they guilty. So you go ahead and do whatever. God's judging now. You're a rigid star, you're fake, whatever the nonsense is about. Whoever's dealing with that party. There's the unity here. Well, the unity is in the secret here. So whoever's doing what and why, it's got a defeat on it by God. And then something connected with food stamps is out here. So somebody's being called out for some type of a clue or whatever that is. Somebody's doing something with, manipulation with somebody's benefits out here as well. I don't know what that means for you, but somebody's investigated out here. You got 3 that came up. Let's see what they are. You have somebody in rebellion, and that's why they don't care. They're dangerous out here. This is like, I don't care. They're a mental case. Somebody is. They're nuts. This somebody also don't give a rip that somebody don't have no food either. Has a meaning of that. It could care less if you have necessities or not. Don't care nothing about you type of energy. It's dumb. It's just demonic. It has a meaning of a strong compulsory tie. It is a I don't care rune, and I'm in rebellion. And so anyway, God's going to judge this individual. Your ex could be here attached to something going on. It's the letter N, but it looks like an X. You also have the letter P. This is a gambling rune, so something around money and winnings. That they have secret money here. That somebody's a secret gambler or something. Somebody stole some stuff as well for gambling. If they're guilty for something, I don't know what that means for you, but it's also a rune that talks about having the ability to take control of something for some type of protection, because you're dealing with somebody that's dangerous out here that don't give a rip about nothing. And then the sun is here, and this is a victory on something. This is like forcing type of energy as well. Can also take it back to government. So can this clock tower in this deck has a meaning of a government, has a meaning of protection of something as well. So somebody will be protected out here if you're in the upright. The emperor represents protection. So any upright enforcement or whatever that's out here is going to get something done. Then may God be with you, because you're dealing with some cuckoo out here in some matter. Oh well. Anyway, God's going to take care of it. They're guilty. God just says to fear him. You don't want to. You go crazy. I guess you do. If you do, then you'll be protected all day by God Almighty. Shalom.